Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, the 5th episode of Season 10 of Trademarks. When calls the heart, occupants of Trust Valley consider their objectives and goals and what keeps them from following them. With an end goal to help Rosemary and Lee in adapting to the difficulties of new being a parent, their companions attempt to assist. Henry can find another piece of himself through an errand from Elizabeth and her understudies, which charmingly shocks him and every other person. She ends up definitely having a difficult time as she and Lucas should pursue one more vital decision in a relationship. To strengthen their relationship with their young ladies, Nathan and Joseph take them setting up camp on the contrary part of town. When Fiona is given a new business opportunity, Besu finds it challenging to embrace her legacy. Furthermore, Madeline's developing urgency to buy property in Trust Valley essentially affects her choice to stay locally. You may be keen on figuring out how everybody turns out in the last scene of When Calls the Heart Season 10 Episode 5, given the huge changes that have been happening in the existences of Elizabeth and her buddies. Try not to worry, for we are here with arrangements. Spoilers ahead. Rosemary and Lee face the difficulties of life as a parent, while Bill settles on a decision that can strengthen his bond with Madeline. Rosemary and Lee are as yet becoming accustomed to life as guardians. Their infant is 3 weeks old, however, they haven't given her a name yet, and the couple's life rotates around evolving diapers, taking care of the child, and laying down for rests. When Elizabeth, Molly, Florence, and Minnie visit them, they start to feel somewhat restless since they are exhausted and the house is a wreck. Rosemary and Lee feel overburdened, yet they are reluctant to acknowledge help from their companions. Because of Elizabeth's proposal to watch her goddaughter so the unseasoned parents might have some time off, Rosemary figures out how to flip the circumstance, so she is presently liable for watching Yum Jack on Elizabeth and Lucas night out. Elizabeth in the long run defines a limit. She exhorts, "You really want to set aside some margin for yourself. It's urgent for both you and the child," she said. Elizabeth has the opportunity to ruin her companion by cleaning her home and making her supper when Rosemary in the end surrenders. She later admits, "I have felt we wouldn't be great guardians in the event that we requested help. Both of you have shown us that requesting help is totally satisfactory." To the extent that we know, Lucas and Elizabeth have not yet picked a date for their wedding. However, that doesn't mean he isn't planning for their future together. He reports to Bill and Mike during a round of cards that he plans to fabricate his new spouse a home with the freshest and most imaginative elements, and that it will be arranged on the contrary part of town from where she as of now lies. Bill is far-fetched. Does she need that? My remarks that is requesting inconvenience in the wake of discovering that the house is an unexpected. Luckily, Lucas regards his companion's direction and enlightens Elizabeth concerning his arrangements. She looks originally fascinated by the idea. However, she understands it's not what she truly needs after some thought and that dinner with Rosemary and Lee. "I don't need a palace," she pronounces. "A house on a slope isn't what I want. I'm most joyful when I'm here." She would rather not take off from the house where she has such countless cheerful recollections, since she needs to be close to Rosemary and her other buddies. Lucas Generous acknowledges Elizabeth's choice, yet does he feel somewhat let down? Obviously, he needs to give his future spouse the best. Yet, perhaps he likewise favors that they start their coexistence in their very own position, rather than the one she recently busy with her departed spouse. Phil has gone under tension from Madeline Street John to sell her the town's territory. He has been resolved in guaranteeing her that the property isn't available to be purchased, despite the fact that they have become companions since she moved to the area, and they even offer a morning meal at the bistro each day. Madeline recognizes that she would be happy with another plot of property as long as it had a stream. Bill becomes somewhat stirred up over that. He has been endeavoring to sell some property that could suit her for quite a long time. However, would he say he is really able to sell, especially to a total outsider? Madeline is being pushed more diligently than any time in recent memory to complete her business in Trust Valley. She chooses to leave town after another upsetting call, causing Bill a deep sense of wonder. It just so happens her late spouse's specialists have requested that she choose how to manage his resources. What are the stream about which she demanded to such an extent? She needs it for her child, who appreciates discussing his father's fly fishing trips. Bill surrenders when he sees that Madeline is truly prepared to continue on. She acknowledges his proposal to sell her his property. They shake hands to make the arrangement official. I surmise we can expect more attractive dinners. Mathan is somewhat overburdened with nurturing a teen. However, they're setting up Camp Getaway with Allie, her companion Angela, and Angela's father Joseph is an immense achievement. May, who hasn't showed up much this season, has a great second in this one when she trusts in Fiona about being the girl of workers and attempting to reconnect with her underlying foundations by perusing her grandmother's diaries. We're crossing our fingers that her new line of corrective systems motivated by her grandmother's recipes is a hit. Dawn's extended recovery story goes on. Henry, who is frequently morose, is convinced by Elizabeth to help her with a class cultivating project. Henry then ends up being a characteristic with the kids. All things being equal, he makes a couple of jokes. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.